Jeez, my battery's about ready to die. Let's just see if we can get this up here. Okay. Try to line it up in the same holes from before. First, now I got it bent. Let's see what happens here. Look at that. That's what you want. Just that little bit. Now see, it's right at the bottom. So if this gate does sag a little bit, we're going to have the same thing happen. That's why it's nice to position this in a manner so it's up a little bit higher. And I'm thinking about doing that. You know, take this out, hold it up there, pre-drill some other holes a little bit higher, even though it's working now. So I don't want to tell my aunt I got it fixed, and then 2 months from now have her say, "Hey Joe, my gate's sagging again, my lock's not working, can you come on over?" That's the last thing I want to do. Here's another important thing I want you to realize. You see where it is now on this 2x4? It's up towards the top. There's also a little hairline crack in here. And my thought is, if I raise that any higher, even if by pre-drilling the holes and putting this in, I might actually make this weaker because I'm up towards the top of this. This is getting kind of brittle. It's probably 12 years old now. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put it back in the same holes. Then what I can do, see this latch part here is installed with 4 screws into a very stout 2x4, vertical 2x4. What I can take on that is just lower that down just a little bit. Okay, that's what I'm going to do, because then this will be way more secure there than here. Had this been a 2x6 or had this been in the middle, let's say if it was right there, then I wouldn't have a problem raising it up. But because it's there, I don't want to raise it any higher than that. Now, since I've gone this far, remember I told you this was about sticking out about a 1/16 of an inch. Well, I'm going to take a rasp like this, smooth here, rougher here, and then this is the contoured side, rough, smooth. I'm going to take the rough side, and this should be fairly easy because this is redwood. I'm just going to hold this, and what I want to do is I'm just going to gouge into it, and I'm going to keep going that direction. See, the last person who did this, see these flakes here? See how this is already loose a little bit? Because somebody went back and forth and then they whacked it off. That's eating it up really nice. I can take the smoother side and just ease the edge, the bottom here, top. See how this, somebody hit that and that's loose too. So just in case the gate happens to sag a little bit more, it'll give this edge between that and the post up against the wall just a little bit more room. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and screw that back on. That's where it was before. Unfortunately, the screws are still holding tight. You see, if I raised that up a little bit higher, I could have had possibility of these screws getting too loose and maybe spinning in there, splitting off the top edge of the redwood 2x4. Okay, now we can go on to the next step.